All right, Taurus, here we go. It's for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is January 2023, Soulmate Energies. General reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. Okay. January, a lot of destiny. I'll tell you that. You got something similar to what Aries got in a pre-shuffle, in a sense, not the cards, but or the energy even, but it just in a sense of a repeating message. It just goes over. It's like a skipping record. It just goes over and over. Okay? So let's see where we go. Hopefully you watched the overview reading. Everybody should, because it'll help you understand these readings a lot more, these sign readings. 10 of Wands. It's a real burden for some. I'm just going to talk you through it. 10 Wands crossed by 3 Wands. It's a real burden for somebody to see what they could have, which is, I assume, you out there, because I'm reading the incoming energy. There's a lot of love here. That's the Queen of Cups. You know, and they know it would bring some change. The Death card, what's on their side. The reason it's a burden to see something better is because when it's dead on their side, when it's past its expiration date. But they'd be walking, but they get this notion somehow that they'd be walking away from something. Even though it's 8 broken cups and they're walking toward their 9 cups, they get this notion they'd be walking away from it. And they see some kind of strange victory in this 8 of Cups. I think it has something to do with the fact that they're comfortable. Now, they are very attracted to you. Energy always has a double side of the coin. They are very attracted to you. And they see you walking toward your 9 cups, and they know that going toward you would be victory at the same time. But it's a different kind of victory. Again, there's a burden here when we see something better on the other side. There's an attraction here, but I see them as comfortable on their side. There's something about these 8, where is it? These eight cups, that 8 broken cups, that even though they're broken, they provide some sort of security or comfort. This person here, again, I've got a leap of faith that wants to be taken. A new journey is there. The energy for it is there. All right? But they're very resistant to it. There's that defensiveness. And then they regret it. But they do nothing about it. The Hanged Man. And that love gets sealed up. It gets locked up. It's itching to be free, but it's getting locked up. So again, it's a repeating message over and over of somebody who it's a burden to see what's on the other side. There's a lot of love. They know it would bring change. They see you walking away. They know you'd be victory, but there's some comfort there. It's like a but. It's like a, you know, again, it all ties, all roads lead back here for you for the 10 of Wands crossed by the 3 of Wands. That's just the surface energy. I don't know. The month of January's got a lot of magic in it. Let's see what happens here. Let's give the deck a shuffle. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Taurus for January 2023, universe. Let's go. Let's see where we're at here. This is going to be an interesting reading. Yours is going to be one of the tougher ones, I think. I think so. All right. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm interpreting it that way. Again, this person thought the grass was greener on the other side. They seem content to watch you sort of drift away. And I don't understand that, so we're going to try to find out. I know it has probably something to do with ego. It could. The King of Cups is the why the fuck are we here position before the cut. Yeah, there's a lot of love. There's that Ace of Cups he's holding, right? But it's... somebody here is both knows it would be wise to go back to you, come back your way, we'll put it that way, because some of you were with this person, but to go back your way, they see that as wise, but they also see it wise to stay put. And when that happens, that's why we got the Hanged Man up in the pre-shuffle. Okay, so it's, you know, net result is a Hanged Man. Let's see what's going on here. What comes after the cut? Justice. Some of you are divorced from this person. Some of you, again, I get this energy of somebody who just saw the grass was greener on the other side and booked it from you. They took off. Whether you were with them or not, it doesn't matter. I always read the Taurus energy as some kind of fucking midlife crisis or something along those lines. It's even no matter what age the person is. Again, this Justice card represents balance, and it talks to what I said about the King of Cups. Holding that Ace of Cups, it's both wise to go towards you, right? And it's wise to stay put. The net result is a Hanged Man. which strangely is resulting in a balanced energy here, and I'm not sure quite why that is yet. I told you, yours is going to be tricky. I think yours and Gemini's are both going to be tricky, but we'll see here. All right, give me the deck of shuffle. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Taurus for January 2023. And if I said Gemini at any point in this reading, it's a key indicator. It's a Freudian slip. It's a key indicator for you to go watch a Gemini reading. You know, readers do that all the time. Like you'll be watching a reading, right, and you're a Taurus, and they keep saying some other sign. Right? That's a sign for you. They don't know they're doing it. The reader doesn't catch it usually until after. You know, I don't know if I said Gemini at any point here or not, other than mentioning that their reading's going to be tough too. But if I did, it was for a reason. I don't know why, but again, there's a lot about this reading I don't know why. Let's give the deck a shuffle. Give me a reading, universe. Give me Taurus for January 2023 soulmate energies. Let's go. Look at that. Back from the pre-shuffle, it's the Fool. And it's fueled by that Seven of Wands. There's just this resistance toward going towards you, though this dog is nipping at this guy's heels. It just makes sense to do it. But there's a resistance to it. It's got to be pride of some kind, or ego. It's got to be. Our readings on the flip, I know we're going to get at least a couple of cards from the pre-shuffle back. Yeah, just a few. But now they're going to get positions. This is one of those readings where the universe says it all in the pre-shuffle. Aries had that too. You know, right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person's behaving in the 3D. Right here's their soul. Right here's the hidden energy, message from the universe, read with the energy of your connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. Make damn sure you watch the overview, the monthly overview reading for all signs. Everybody needs to do that. It's important this month because there's so much destiny involved here in January, February, and March too, by the way. Energy around your connection. It's the Queen of Wands. There's a few from the pre-shuffle that are coming back. I'm just going to put them down and then we're going to talk because this energy all goes together when the universe does this. Six of Wands and how they're behaving in the 3D. They're behaving like everything's fine. The Queen of Wands, there's a huge attraction toward going towards you. I told you, the dog is nipping on their heels. Yeah, but they're just, again, there's a resistance to it. Soul energy, bookending the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Cups. It is ego a little bit. It's a woe is me kind of thing. It's a woe is me kind of energy here that's happening. It's very, I get it. It's sort of this, well, they're walking away anyway. I always get with your person that there's some kind of past issue that they never really dealt with. And I don't even know if a lot of you know about it. But they totally need your energy to complete something for them. You make them whole. When they're not near you, when they're not around you, this person is content to just let things go and pretend that everything is fine. It's really weird. I can't wait to clarify this. What's the message from the universe? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, again, you're a liberating energy. They're very attracted to you for a reason. The only thing is they don't know the reason. But I do. I know the reason. They're attracted not just because you're hot, right? It's not that. It's because your energy completes something within their energy. And they have no idea why it's just the universe is saying, my God, it'd be so liberating if this person would just show up. It really would. In the meantime, they're content to see you walking away toward 9 cups, and they got themselves convinced that they're walking towards their 9 cups too. What's the potential final outcome? It's read with victory here, but this is mostly in the 3D. When this is coming out in this context, it's them pretending that, yeah, I got it together, I'm good. Yeah, no, they're not. The 8 swords, see? This is bullshit. Listen, pretending to be something you're not, pretending to be some way you're not, lying to other people, lying to yourself, which is what they're doing here in both instances, results in this. Why? Because you can't lie to God, you can't lie to the universe, you can't lie to spirit, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You can't even lie to Archangel Michael, for God fucking sake. At the end of the day, this person here is full of shit. And this is getting harder and harder. And I almost said it over here. I talked about a past issue they haven't dealt with. Of all the angles in this cycle, the Taurus angle is the person who's most likely sitting around binge drinking. You know, this person would, not you, them, of course, would be most likely to do that, because this kind of, when we're faking it, you know, the whole fake it till you make it thing, unless you're a really good con man or con woman, it doesn't work. And this person's not good. They're not good at all. And very, you know, their ego is very defense mechanism-y. Okay? It's there to kind of protect them of something. Anyway, the end result is this. Is someone realizing their own bullshit and going, keeping themselves trapped. I don't know if this results in communication for you or not. I have no idea. I'm going to, well, there's our defensiveness toward the Fool. We're going to put the Fool here, and we're going to clarify with the Light Seer deck and see what we can get here. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Oh, flying out of the deck. The Lovers. Yeah, listen, this person's very attracted to you. Very. And crossing the Queen of Wands, because I had to stop shuffling because it flew. This literally would not go back in. I caught it, tried to put it back in, it wouldn't go. So that's it. The Lovers card. They're extremely attracted. This connection is very important to this runner of yours. It's important for their energy. Okay? It's not that they need to tell you something. They need to tell you they were wrong to run from you. They were wrong to leave you. They need to do this. It's crossed by the Eight of Swords, you know, which is our final outcome. And this final outcome is red with the 3D energy, but it should make sense with the energy of the connection. And it most certainly does already. Yeah, look, going towards you. Underneath that is 6 swords, crossing that. I mean, that's moving on to calmer waters. That's smoothing things out. This person can get out of this. All they got to do is do something. Why is the Lovers here? Why did this fly out? Yeah, the Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning trying to happen here. The energy of your connection is lit. It's like a lit match waiting for a cigarette. But your person's not leaning in with their cigarette. I mean, they're just not. It's just, there's this almost a woe is me energy here. Almost someone who doesn't want to put their ego down for a minute, just pretending. People who pretend everything is okay. I usually use the analogy of someone who's walking down the street, right, and they trip, and rather than just let everybody laugh at them and make a joke out of it, they pretend they planned it, right? It's like, oh, I planned that. It's just a pratfall. It's cool. It's cool. It's no problem. No, it's never good. You know. Meanwhile, their foot is hurting, and rather than limp, they walk away like it doesn't hurt, which injures the foot more because they're putting full weight on it, right? It's that kind of energy. It's the only way I can describe it for a general audience. Apply it. You could sum it up with the word stubborn if you want, but it's not really that. Why is the Six of Wands here? Tell me about the Six of Wands. Why are they pretending everything is great? All is well, I'm terrific, look at me. Oh, I'm just great in it. We know it's fucking bullshit. They're doing it to themselves. This energy, your energy, would be liberating to this person. This is very clear. And that's why they're attracted to you. This is red with the Queen of Wands. All right? They're attracted to you for a reason. Now, in fact, dare I say, no matter how attracted to you, to them you are, they may be more attracted to you than you are to them on an energetic level. Okay? I know that by their actions, I can tell here, I doubt that's something you'd see or something that's obvious. Why is the Six of Wands here? Why are they pretending? What's going on? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. It can be any number of energies here. Someone can pretend that in the context of this reading, they could be pretending that they're doing well when they're not. They could be afraid that they'll have to eat too much crow, put their ego down to come towards you. It could be any of that. The wheel is turning on this in particular, this behavior of pretending that you don't matter because of this, which is red with it, because of the Eight of Swords. What's on top? Yeah, the Chariot. There's a very strong urge to come towards you, okay? But there's also, there's some kind of control issue here with this person. I'm not sure what it is. Why is Chariot here? I knew this was going to be a tough reading. The Knight of Pentacles. I'll explain it this way. There's some kind of control. Whatever this past issue is this person has dealt with, it's caused them to have control issues. Which we tend to read as an ego. I mean, I do. I read it as their ego is keeping them from coming in, but it's much deeper than that. I'll give it to you this way. This guy right here, I always say he got a racehorse, but he's walking, right? He's walking because he refuses to get on that racehorse. He absolutely refuses to do it. There's a control issue. He doesn't feel in control when he's on the horse. Then the horse is in control. He feels control this way, and he makes the horse walk with him. It's like my neighbor. I have a neighbor who has kind of a God complex. He owns a bunch of fancy restaurants here in Santa Monica, but he got a bit of a God complex about him. And when his wife walks the dog, she has a leash on it, right? Real nice, nice little leash, doing the right thing. When he walks the dog, he don't have no leash. He'll even ride his bike and let the dog chase him without a leash. I told his wife, I said, one day he's going to get that dog killed, because he thinks he's in control, but he's not. But either way, it's not a dog that bites or anything. It's a nice dog, right? But he's this guy here. He walks it without a leash. You follow me. I'm the master, sort of a thing. It's a bit like that. There's some kind of control issue here within this person, and that's why they're content to see you walk toward your 9 cups. Just let it go. Even though the desire to come towards you and the need to come towards you, I suspect part of the energy that they're drawn to in you is an energy that sort of puts this down a little bit, okay? Kind of puts it in place, keeps it in check. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Why? Okay, man. Okay, cards are flying out of the deck here. Seven of Pentacles. The crossing card here is the Page of Wands. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? The Strength card. The lessons that this connection has taught this person are still sitting in the vault. They're still kind of there. Somebody here has a great resistance to them. They have amazing fortitude to just keep pushing this plant that's trying to grow down. And it's something they refuse to look at. I read it already when I pulled the 8 of Cups initially. It is some kind of past issue that they have not dealt with properly. And don't come at me with, oh, this guy's inaccurate, this Steve guy, they don't have any kind of issues at all. Really? They don't have any kind of issues at all. They ran from you or they left you for something else. That's the energy that's here. If that's not you, if you've never met this person, this could be future influence for you. But somebody, again, that's an issue right there. Someone who leaves a long marriage for no apparent reason, surprising the other person, or someone who just runs because of a genuine offer of friendship or love. There's some kind of past issue there. There's some reason for that. It's not human nature to do that. All right? We all want to get banged. If someone's into us, hell, that's good. That's a good start. We don't have to do a whole lot of convincing. There's something here. They're just Pollyanna. This is a Pollyanna energy. La, 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 la. Frolicking in the field. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's fine. The final outcome read with this everything's fine and this control shit is this. Deep down inside, metaphorically speaking, this person's drinking themselves to death over this energy because they need it. It liberates them. This energy is what frees them from all this shit. Maybe they should, if they haven't told you about a past problem, tell you about it. You could probably help. You're probably the one person on earth that could fix it, or at least help them fix it. The energy's trying to come together. The wick is lit here. I mean, the light is on. Remember Tom Bodett from Motel 6 commercials back in the day? We'll leave a light on for you. Well, the connection has a light on for your person, whether you remember Tom Bodett or not. All right, here we go. 9 of Pentacles. Let's talk to the universe. I don't dislike this person's energy. Some of the signs I dislike the person's energy. Don't tell the other sign. But this sign here, I don't dislike this person. I think they need some help. If I were standing next to them, talking to them, I'd smack them in the head. I'd send them right to you. I would. Just because of this energy alone, I would send them right to you. And there's nothing I could say, no help I could offer would fix this person more than just being in your presence, than just standing next to your energy, having confessed to that energy these deep feelings. Okay? Saying all they got to say is they were wrong. And I tell you all the time, it's human nature. People don't like to admit they're wrong. But usually the people that are really stubborn with it, there's something. There's something here. Okay? They're very resistant to again, we saw the Seven of Wands crossing the Fool in our overall energy. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Why? Yeah. What did I just... All that talking. Everything I've been saying about control issues. You probably wonder, where's the Emperor at then, Steve? If it's a control issue. Yeah, you sound like that. It's the Emperor crossing right there. There it is. It is really, you complete this person. This is the divine, all the universe is showing me here is this is the divine masculine energy. They need, this is the minor arcana Empress energy. You provide something that they need. Okay? The Emperor needs the Empress more than the Empress needs the Emperor. The Empress is fine on their own. They like the Emperor for, protection. It's more of a protection energy type thing, right? Because everybody wants to bang the Empress. It's nice to have somebody there to say, get your hand off my fucking Empress. Right? It's like that. And I'm not being sexist. That's just how the energy works. I'm not saying you ladies need protection. That's not what I'm saying. It's fine. Y'all can take care of yourself. All right? But the Emperor here needs this energy desperately. Otherwise, I'll just say it. They're an asshole. And they're sitting off on their own, pretending everything's fine, and nothing's fine. This is what they're pretending, that they got everything under control. I'm in charge of this horse. I'm fine. And this is the real, and this is the reality right here. Your person's a little girl keeping themselves tied up to a bunch of swords with a blindfold on. She can get the fuck out of there, even if she had to hop. She could get the fuck out of it, but her legs don't even look bound to me. All right? She's been there so long, she peed herself. Look at that. She got very clear pee. She's probably drinking a lot of water. Probably overhydrated. What's on top there? It's Three of Cups. Again, I've already said it. I don't need to keep going. They need your energy to liberate them from whatever this fucking mess is. Why is the Three of Cups? Justice. Again, I'm not going to repeat myself. They need your energy to liberate, to balance from whatever this is. They balance their own energy. They get fixed by opening up emotionally to you. And this energy telling this energy how they feel. End of story. It's liberating for them. In fact, it brings happiness. This new beginning for you guys would bring this person a lot of happiness. Opening up to you, to the soulmate connection. I mean, it all just cross-checks itself. So I'm 100% correct in my energy read. And just because you don't know about somebody's past issue doesn't mean they don't have one. Okay? You could be married to somebody for 10 or 12 years and find out all of a sudden they find out something that makes sense about their behavior because they tell you about something that happened when they were 5 or 6 that they never told you before. Nobody tells you everything. Nobody does. But for a lot of you, you know about this issue. And again, it could even be something like PTSD for some of you with this person. This energy behaves like the same frequency of energy behaves differently in different situations. It could be that. And if that's the case, well, that's fine. That's a shame. It's fine. But they need your energy. They need to get past this. They're very stubborn towards it, though. Toward the change. It's much better to keep up appearances that everything is fine, but everything isn't fine. Why is the Eight of Swords here? What's the final on this? Let's go. What's the final on this? This could result in communication. It might not. I don't know. I honestly can't tell from the energy. I know I always tell you I don't need the cards. I read the energy. I know what's here already. And I do. I can't tell. Might or might. I don't know. She's been standing there a long time. Long enough to pee a river. So, she could keep standing there or she could come out of it. I don't know. The good news is there's a Chariot here, which is red with the first card that falls on top of it. So that's encouraging. Anyway, we do have some Chariot energy in play. All right. What's the final on this? Why is the Eight of Swords here? Page of Pentacles. It is a communication card, but again, it's just tiny. It's small. It's slowly but surely this person may or may not learn that they can get out of this, that they need to get out of this. I still can't say. I still can't say. It looks like communication. It looks like, I don't know. I got to be honest with you. What's on top? Six of Wands. That Six of Wands ties to this and cancels out whatever, and says that makes the Chariot mean the same thing. They're trying to take control of things. They feel like as long it doesn't matter if this is the way I am inside, as long as on the outside I'm the fucking Chariot and the goddamn fucking Emperor and I'm in control of my horse or my dog without a leash, then that's fine. It's just like my neighbor. It is. That dog walking guy I told you about doesn't use a leash because he's the master of the, Mr. God complex. On the outside, that's all he cares about. He cares about how it looks. I told you he owns a couple of fancy restaurants here in Santa Monica. He does. He does. But I'll tell you something. I know from talking to his wife, they're broke. They got nothing. They're in debt up to their fucking eyeballs. Okay? So this is what I'm talking about. This is that energy. In debt up to their fucking eyeballs. This is the reality of his life. And on the outside, he shows everybody this, that he's got a racehorse and it doesn't need, I have a dog, it doesn't need a leash, I'm this. It's true. There's a whole lot of keeping up appearances going on here. They know this. At the very least, this environmental energy around them is that of the Page of Pentacles, which is a good page. It is the card of the student. Why is the Six of Wands here? Ace of Swords. It's just what I just told you. It's part of the energy attached to the card of the student here. They know. They're aware of this energy. They're aware of what they're doing. They're aware that he's aware that he could get on that horse. My neighbor's aware that that dog probably needs a leash and he's going to get it killed one day. And you know what that son of a bitch will do? One day that dog, he'll be riding his bike and the dog chasing him without a leash. It'll run out, get hit by a car, and that son of a bitch with that God complex, he'll blame the driver of the car. It's their fault. He won't take any responsibility for it. Oh, I know. I've been dealing with this fucker since 2012. No, won't take any responsibility for it. It'll be the driver's fault. When in reality, it's all his fault. This is sort of where we're at here with this energy. One fine day, and it could be here in January because that's the energy I'm focusing on. This person, your runner, will figure it out. Will figure out that they're not really, they're in more control of the horse if they're on it than if it's following them. Okay? And that's the truth. All right? If my neighbor really wanted to be in control of that dog, he'd put a leash on it. Then he's actually in control of the dog. Okay? It's just this kind of energy. It is what it is. This is a reconciliation. This is a possibility for communication, but it's not till this person wakes the fuck up and realizes they got some kind of issue that they're dealing with here that causes them to have these control issues that read like ego. Okay? And I want to, and this whole keeping up appearances on the outside that they're doing great and they're doing fine. They're not. If they're coming by and flaunting some other guy or girl in front of you or something like that, it's bullshit. It's complete bullshit in this energy. All right? It's all about keeping up appearances type energy. Now, let's pull 3 cards from the universe. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Give me 3 cards, universe, from the bottom. What do you want to tell Taurus here for January 2023? It is what it is. But they need your energy. Okay? So, that's why they're attracted to you. Yeah, you might be hot. Sure you are. Taurus. I know some pretty hot Tauruses, let me tell you. But it's deeper than that. Okay? It's deeper than just some superficial attraction. And that's what the universe is trying to say here. It's a very important message, actually. And it's part of their karma, if you want to call it that. The kids love that word. Part of their karma to open up to you. And they'll never be fine until they do. You got to get on that racehorse. That's where the real control is. It's sort of like saying people who are afraid to be vulnerable think it's, a weakness. Think telling someone how you feel is a weakness, when in reality it's self-empowering, right? He's actually in control of the horse if he's on it. All right. It is what it is. All right. So maybe your runner is my neighbor. I don't know. You're an asshole. I doubt it. I like your runner's energy. I'm just using my neighbor as an example of this kind of energy here. I don't think your person is my neighbor. Man, everything going to that guy's head his whole life. Jesus Christ. It is funny though. Some of the cracks are starting to show. He had to turn in he had a fancy BMW, and he got himself a new car. He got a Volkswagen Tiguan or some kind of shit like that. I mean, it's a damn fine car, but it's a step down from what he had. Something fierce. The cracks are starting to show, buddy. We all loving it because we don't like him. All right, here we go. This card was at the bottom when I first picked up this deck to shuffle for your pre-shuffle. I'm just being honest with you. You don't have to believe me or not. I don't fucking care. Knight of Swords, it's true though. Knight of Swords, Five of Swords, Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles crossing the Five of Swords. Again, I don't care what this motherfucker tells you. Alright? I don't care. I don't care if they bang some other person right in front of you. See, I'm happy. Look at me. No. It's a lie. What they really want, they're just being short-sighted here. Absolutely. They cannot lose your energy. And I think the universe seems to think that the energy of January will make them very soon come towards you and do that. I see it here with the Two of Wands, red with the Knight of Swords. All right, they've got something that they have to say to you. It's as the kids like to say, it's their karma. They have to get it off their chest. They have to do it. They have to admit it. I mean, they can not if they want to. If they want to keep living like this, then they'll just stay the same if they don't. It's not like, lightning's going to strike them if they don't tell you how they feel. But this month, since I'm pulling on January here for you, according to these cards, this month will show them the light. And that makes sense. It jives with the Ace of Swords. It will kind of, early 2023 will show them that they need to come to their senses and maybe let go of the past a little bit and come toward a new future. They've got something. The Knight of Swords is a very specific message. There's a message coming from the universe to this person, and I see it here a little bit with the Ace of Swords, that they won't be able to ignore. It's a different message for all of you. I don't know what, for all your runners, I don't know what it is specifically, but this Two of Wands is good news. But it is what it is. That's the energy. It's an honest read. Take it for what it's worth to you. But this person is masking something. Some kind of past issue that they've never dealt with for sure. But you're very important energy to them. You don't have to do anything. You're the warlock on the hill here. All right? Just be you. Go out and do what you do. Don't worry about this. In fact, the further you grow your energy, the more attractive you become to this person, right? It's like the Hulk. The angrier he gets, the stronger he gets, right? It's like that. So the further you're sort of an Empress Hulk here. The further away you go, the more you grow your energy, the stronger the attraction, and that might be what sparks all of this. It might be part of what this Ace of Swords is about. This epiphany this person has this month. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful, Taurus. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.